timing, man. Like,
Yeah.
what's the process of actually sitting down and creating a song that is true to you as an artist? Because before the break, we were talking about how I sense that vibe. I sense that spirit from you.
Mm-hmm.
That you're type of one of those creatives who, by the time you want some of your music to be, out there, you want it to be a real representation of who you are.
Exactly. Yeah.
So how do you do that? For those who are probably listening in right now and probably are thinking about that, do you concentrate on the market first, like this is what they'd love to hear, and then you tweak it, or do you say this is what is true to me, and then I contextualize it? What's your process?
Uh, my process is I could summarize it in one word: vibe.
Mm.
You know, it has to feel right.
Mm-hmm.
So meaning, actually, most of the songs I produce them. So I
Wow.
produce myself too, and I start from that. Like getting that initial spark of idea,
Mm-hmm.
like a good melody, and then from there I build something around it. But it definitely has to mean something
Mm-hmm.
to me because like starting out when way back,
Mm-hmm.
I did a few songs and I really didn't like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I cannot listen to them right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to write something that I want to listen to in 5 years to
Mm-hmm.
come.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always my process. So if I'm writing something and I cannot see myself singing that thing
Mm-hmm.
in 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
then it's not.
I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
That's awesome.
That's taking your creativity and also subjecting it to longevity,
exactly.
using yourself as the focal point. That's really interesting. Because for some people, especially in a hit market,
Hmm.
you're like, I want this song, I do it, I forget about it.
Yeah,
We do the next thing, I forget about it.
yeah,
But you're talking about wanting to sing that thing 5 years from now, which is
yeah.
really, really, really cool. You've talked about listening to the likes of Kleptomaniacs,
Hmm.
when you were a bit younger back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Currently, who are some of the artists that you have on your playlist? They don't even have to be local artists.
Yeah.
Just how does your playlist look like for somebody who is cross-continental?
Yeah, I think it's definitely right now more Afrobeat for
Uh-huh.
sure.
Yeah.
But I definitely have some songs that that they're gems. That people I like doing that. I like finding artists that people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Not because they make bad music, but just to just something unique.
Yeah.
I'm and I concentrate too much on the songwriting aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
and not only does the beat has to be good, but it has to be like this, like this body of work.
Mm.
It's well rounded,
Yeah. Yeah.
and those are the kind of things that I look to. So yeah,
Yeah.
so I have like Mura. I don't
Mhm.
know if you know
I
Mura.
know Mura. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a song Nipe is
Uh-huh.
definitely on my playlist for a long time.
Yeah.
There's a guy called Flyer.
Uh-huh.
He also makes really dope music.
Uh-huh.
He writes really good. Yeah, and I also listen to songs that I want to learn something from them.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how did they do that
Mm.
kind of vibe? And
Yeah.
and also vibe,
Yeah.
like because there are songs where you listen to, like I was telling my friends the other day, there are songs that I can say that I had them when I was sleeping and woke up and be like, how did they do that?
Mm.
And that's the kind of vibe that I go for, and that's the kind of stuff that I listen to.
Nice. You mentioned that you're also a producer. Is that something that you
Yeah.
went to study in Germany? Because you did mention that you
Yeah.
went to study in Germany. What did you study, and how did you get to actually start production?
Uh, I studied information engineering.
Okay. So you're an engineer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with music, but my current work has something to do with music. Definitely, we develop softwares that people use on studios and stuff.
Nice.
So I found that link, and once I started doing that, then I was like, I make these softwares,
Mm.
so I should try them out.
Uh-huh.
And also, I was looking for a producer for a long time, and it's very hard when you're nobody
Mm.
to sort of like get the people you want to work with.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah, so I started putting things together as a demo,
Mm-hmm.
sort of. But then I was like, I need to finish something.
Mm.
And when I started finishing them, then, yeah,
Man,
I produced my first EP alone,
Uh-huh.
and that was a good feeling, for sure. Yeah.
man, it's one of those things, you're mentioning, and I believe you are resonating with so many people.